Welcome back, guys, to the NerdCU, the Nerd Cinematic Universe.
Where we unlock your inner nerd, one cinematic universe at a time. Today we're watching Best Media's top 10 Game of Thrones scenes. And as you know, I'm a Mother of Dragons, big Game of Thrones fan. Him not so much.
I'm coming around to it.
Will you watch it from the beginning with me?
I don't know about all that. No,
Then you're not coming around.
I love action. She hasn't even seen Lord of the Rings, and she's a Game of Thrones fan. But but I seen some of the scenes she put me on, and I'm a big action guy, so I know it has a lot of action in Game of Thrones. So, but all the talking stuff is kind of.
All the story, is that what you're talking
the
about?
Dialogue. I'm more of a okay, action, let's get it on kind of person. But I know you love it all. So.
Absolutely, the lore, the videos that yes, every single thing. Yes, I need tape on my glasses. But as a person who doesn't really watch Game of Thrones, what are some memorable moments to you?
Probably the biggest one I had to say is the Red Wedding.
Yeah,
I've seen people just react to that after I saw it. I was not expecting. I didn't really know the characters like that, but I wasn't expecting to see what happened when she pulled off the little armor and saw that, and then
saw his chainmail under it.
And started setting the mood with the music.
That's called The Reigns of Castamere.
Yep, that one there.
Castamere.
Yep.
Whew, don't take my Game of Thrones card, please.
But that definitely was a great scene. I say Arya killing the Night King. That had to be when she did her Bucky and dropped the knife. And
you did watch the last season.
I did watch the last season.
He watched the last season with me from the beginning, even though it was absolutely horrible. There were moments in there, but if you are a Game of Thrones fans, you already know that that's not what we asked for. That's not what we asked for.
I wasn't as invested, so I was just along for the ride. But
he was just like, "This is what you've been watching this whole time." No, it stopped being good after like season 6. Some seasons. Anywho, yes, today we're going to get started with watching some of those top 10 scenes.
All right. Without further ado, here we go.
Which truth is that?
Knowledge is power.
Seize him.
Just to show you that I have power. Cersei said, at any moment, I could tell these people to yoke you up, and you could be dead.
Step back 3 paces.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Littlefinger said, hold on now.
Power is power.
You look up savage in the dictionary. Cersei got to be there.
Why didn't you tell him?
It's another word for her, too.
Why didn't you tell Lord
What's happening here?
So this is when, after Brienne and Jaime were captured, I do not remember these people's names. I have a bad memory. But they was basically bathing after Jaime had got his hand chopped off. And he was telling her the story about why they called him the Kingslayer. And why he killed the Mad King. Is any of this connecting to any of the stuff that I've told you before?
What language you speak?
Anyway, she...
The Kingslayer!
he said his name is Jaime.
Jaime,
Because everybody's calling him Kingslayer. Well, she kept calling him that.
I do remember this.
This was sad. I mean, Cersei is not my favorite character, but don't no woman deserve to be... Poop was thrown at her. I mean, they did her dirty. Feet. Oh, Jesus.
I have only loved one
These are the best scenes.
my entire life.
Okay, I'm just gonna let the countdown keep going.
Your sister.
So this is Sansa's aunt, and she thought Sansa was trying to get at Littlefinger, and so he puts her ass through the moon door
Good. Why do they have that door?
to make them fly. If they have enemies or whatever, Hard Home is top 5 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Leonidas on her. This is Sparta.
Yes, he did. You watched Hard Home with me,
that was a
yes.
great battle, man.
The Night King said, "Y'all thought y'all getting away. Let me show you who I'm adding to my army."
Everybody rise in the church. Everybody rise.
Who you?
That's a cold boy.
Would not be my pick. Stannis, this is after he sacrificed his daughter. I showed you this, and he thought that he was going to win and be king because he kept listening to the little red hoochie. And he lost.
He killed his daughter for nothing.
Absolutely. Everything that he did listening to that woman did nothing to advance him to becoming king. This man died in the snow.
But what do we have left once we abandon
I mean,
chaos?
this is like maybe a quotable part. This is when Littlefinger and Varys are basically talking about kind of where they came from a little bit and how they're looking for power.
Many who try to climb it.
This little psychopath.
Yeah, I know he crazy.
Yes, he sitting there. Look what he did to her. I think Tyrion had gave him her to like
just so target practice on.
No, so he could get his rocks off, and he decided to shoot her with the little bow.
But they refuse. They cling to the
Dummy. Because she should have got on that boat. Well, actually, she shouldn't have got on that boat with Littlefinger because he did her worse than what they was doing to her in King's Landing. But Littlefinger had offered her a way to get out of King's Landing. She chose to stay because she thought she was going to be marrying.
Is all there is.
If I go into it, you ain't going to understand. She thought she was going to be marrying somebody other than Joffrey. And then she ended up marrying Tyrion. Yes.
Who invented the wildfire? Because they done killed a lot of people in Game of Thrones.
It really did. That's what the Night King, or not the Night King, the Mad King was going to do. He was going to blow up King's Landing, and Jaime saved everybody. But don't nobody want to give Jaime credit for that.
He's the Kingslayer.
Because he killed the king to prevent him from blowing up King's Landing. And you see what it did at Blackwater Bay. Look at it.
I hope they got that scene in here where that boy was acting like he was limping and trying to
crawling towards
fire,
that old.
He could have get up.
He could have blew out that little tea light candle.
Oh, I remember this scene. Daddy wasn't there.
It's dark. Yeah, Tywin. He took Tyrion's little whore and slept with her and broke his heart, and he got him locked up and a whole bunch of stuff, about to get the man killed. Well, this was remember after, what is that man's name? The Mandalorian.
Pedro Pascal, that's his real name.
After
oh, you killed her, you murdered her. So
yeah, it was after all that.
Boy, John Dirty here.
I don't know why they did him like this. Jay Black from Battle Rap, that reviews the Battle Raps. He has he had an amazing bar about Jon Snow gets stabbed 6 times for the watch. Jon Snow, it was really hard. That little ungrateful little buzzard. Granted, he did not like the wildlings because they killed his folks, and the Thins was eating his people up.
Oh, so he had a point.
He had a point, but not to kill John. Like, John was trying to tell them, like, we need help. Did y'all not see all them people that was over there in Hardhome? Look what they did to him. Then we had to wait like a year and some change before the next season came out.
Oh, this was the end of the season?
This was the end of season. Was it 6? I think the end of season 6. I don't know.
You're great.
A lot of people were rejoicing over this scene.
Cause he would have killed her. King's Landing would have been horrible if he was king. You did it, but you did it.
Who did this?
I
This
cannot.
is a tragedy.
I cannot believe this. Help this boy right now. He's like, that what? The Ronald McDonald's. They did not know what to do. Well, they couldn't did nothing. Couldn't do. They couldn't have done nothing.
Ain't nothing. Help him out. He gone.
Now Cersei love her kids now. She was an evil woman, but she loved them children. They was just looking for a way to get him out of there. And he the only one that made it to the end. Tyrion out of the Lannisters. Because Jaime dumb self ran back to Cersei. 4?
Bring me his head.
I watched season 1 of Game of Thrones all the way because I wanted to see what the hype was. I saw this scene like straight from watching it, so it was. I didn't expect that. I thought he was a main character.
He was. They don't care about no main characters. They said even the main characters can get it too.
Also, this dude dies in a lot of his movies.
Who? Ned Stark?
Yeah, his character. Every time he's a character in the movie, he's probably gonna die. That's a big sword, bro.
You know how you gotta the things at the fair where you gotta hit it and try to swing. I can't even ever pick that thing up. Now a big sword like that, and you gotta try to what is it, yield? You the knife man.
What are you
Yield a sword?
What? Wield. Yield is what you do to us? A stop sign. Oh boy.
Whatever. He knew it.
It's cute. Daddy right in front of her.
She ain't. Thank God she ain't see it.
Oh,
What?
number 3.
Maybe Arya killing the Night King is number 1.
That's
or
what you think will
something.
be number 1?
I don't know because I would have this.
My first son.
You said it's probably like the most shocking scene.
Absolutely, because I was not prepared for anything that was about to happen. I thought Rob was about to be king of the North, and well, I guess he technically was in the Northerners' mind. But that little evil man right there.
Rob, go. Rob, get up. Get up and walk out.
Side note, he was horrible in what's the non-Avengers movie? Eternals. Rob started.
He was Superman, basically.
Basically.
He ain't care nothing about that girl.
On my honor as a Stark. Let him go, or I will cut your wife's throat.
He said, "Give me another
Man,
one."
wife.
Yeah. Oh, he a nasty one. That's a nasty old man.
I'll find another.
Yeah. That's what Nino Brown said. Said cancel that B. I'll get me another. Or something like that. They did my dog so dirty.
That's just
I'm surprised this is the. This can't be in order.
She said he killed my mother. And she pinched your little cock so hard I thought she might
If he was a Mandalorian, he wouldn't have went out like this now.
He just would have flew away.
She told us.
Mandalorian don't got hands like that. Cause he be getting.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he okay hands, but
I mean, he
not
can
against
shoot
the
them
mountain.
mostly, but
That's what I'm saying. If he ain't got them guns, he's getting thrashed.
Mandalorian would have been dancing around like how old boy here was.
Sooner or later, Cersei always gets what she wants.
I'm
They ain't got
surprised
that
because
fight.
this isn't even his
This is
best
just,
scene. And that's what I'm saying. This ain't his best scene. Oberyn Martell. I cannot think of his name.
If you want justice, you've come to the wrong place.
Yeah, this ain't even his best scene. And this is
Come
two?
to the perfect
That's
place.
two.
I want to bring those who have wronged me to justice, and all those who have wronged me are right here.
I don't know what number 1 is, but Battle of the Bastards ain't up here.
I will be done with
Sansa getting revenge on Ramsay isn't up here.
sister's children.
Like, those are some of the best
yeah.
scenes.
Yeah.
Arya getting revenge on Walder Frey. Half of Arya scenes when she...
Yeah.
There's nothing about Daenerys. Dracarys? that got to be number 1. Out of all of this stuff that they've shown, like, there's so many scenes. Maybe there's a part 2.
Tyrion.
No.
God, no.
So maybe I could have looked for action moments or something like that, because this is all the stuff you talking about you can't stand. All the dialogue.
Speeches and all this stuff.
But this is a great
Y'all gonna
speech.
get on the battlefield? That's what I be thinking when I be watching Game of Thrones.
But this again, this because that little heifer hoe, I can't remember her name. Shay betrayed Tyrion and started testifying against him, and so he went off in there.
Give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate. I demand a trial by combat.
There's so many moments that I feel like are missing from this countdown. Jon was flying on a dragon. That could have been up here.
How about when he found out that when he was sleeping with was his aunt, and that should have been
As a best, like, because the way Sam killed a Night Walker, a White Walker. I'm so mad I can't even call things. Sam killed a White Walker by himself, trying to protect him and his little girlfriend. Oh my gosh, there's so much that's missing from this countdown.
So I guess it's safe to say that you're not agreeing with the best media's countdown.
No, I don't agree with it. I am looking forward to looking at some of their other stuff, but when it comes to best scenes, and maybe I should have read the description, because maybe it may have had explanation there. But when I think of best scenes, I guess I think of like some of those big action moments as well.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, some of the dialogue scenes are huge too. Not even the one with Ned Stark. That's not even a ton of action that's happening, but it's so monumental in this series.
Yeah.
That has to be on a countdown, because it was like the biggest like shocker of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wild right there. That's wild.
All right. Nerd question. Your top 5 shocking Game of Thrones deaths.
Shocking deaths.
Deaths.
Well, like I said, Ned Stark
Okay.
was shocking. Joffrey was shocking, even though it needed to happen because he was a menace. Robb Stark. Mm-hmm. Robb Stark is number 1. I was shocked when Oberyn Martell died, because he was dancing all around the mountain and all he had to do was stab that man in the head.
Oh boy.
He had him down for the count.
Mm-hmm.
And Jon Snow, I wasn't expecting him to die. Even though he came back, I did not expect him to die, and I was screaming at the TV. I was probably screaming at the TV through all of these moments. But Jon Snow.
Not Daenerys dying at the end. Was he shocked by that?
It was stupid. It was absolutely it was dumb. I want a redo of season 6. There's a whole petition online about people who want not season 6. 8. Is that the last season?
Yeah.
Redone. Completely redone. Throw it away. Give us another one. Even though I know we'll never get it.
Yeah, you never say never. At least he got House of the Dragon. He liked that show, right?
I do like House of Dragon. House of the Dragon. Whatever. House of Dragons.
Dragon's House.
That show was really good. I showed you a few scenes from that as well, but he refuses to watch it with me because
I watched the overview of it, and then maybe for next season I'll start it with you.
You'll watch an overview?
Like a recap.
Of how you ain't gonna watch it at all?
House of Dragon. I mean, we'll see.
House of Dragons was good. And, it's a big break between before we get
Oh,
another
yeah.
season because of the writer's strike. So because of that, we'll be watching a lot of and reacting to a lot of YouTube videos or some things that we haven't watched yet. Some more trailers will be coming up.
You got some wrestling stuff. Well, you watched wrestling back in the day, right? You
A little
kinda
bit.
knew- okay.
But if it's not The Rock, Stone Cold, or John Cena, I don't care about it. It gets ridiculous.
Well, she'll bring me into the Game of Thrones world, and I'll bring her into the wrestling and world. So,
I'm not watching anything DC. It's not gonna happen unless we gonna go back and watch Batman from the beginning. That's all we're gonna do.
well, guys, thank you for joining us here at the NerdCU. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those great things for us, and until next time.
Have a great day.
Come on, say it.
You say it. I don't want to say it.
Stay nerdy. Bye, guys.